I welcome all of you once again to my class. My name is Jewel and today I am going to take the continuation of Wizard of Oz 1. I am dealing with Icsc syllabus Cordova publications. Please like, share and please subscribe to my channel if you like to hear my further chapters from this textbook. Now let's go to the remaining part of the lesson. Was the horse actually invisible? What promise? Asked the horse. Horse asked, what promise? You promised to send me back to Kansas when the wicked witch was destroyed, said the girl. So the girl asked the horse, you promised me to send back to Kansas. And you promised to give me brains, said the scarecrow. So scarecrow asked the horse, you promised to give him brains. And you promised to give me heart, said the Tin Woodman. And Tin Woodman also told, you promised to give me heart. And you promised to give me courage, said the cowardly lion. And the horse promised the cowardly lion that he would give him courage. Is the wicked witch really destroyed? Asked the voice. So the voice asked, is the wicked witch really destroyed? Dorothy thought that it trembled a little. So Dorothy, she was trembling, means shivering a little. Yes, she answered. I melted her with a bucket of water. So what did Dorothy said? Yes, the wicked witch is destroyed. We melted her with a bucket of water. Dear me, said the voice, come to me tomorrow, for I must have time to think it over. So what did the voice tell? Come to me tomorrow. The voice told them to come tomorrow, for I have to think it over. You have had plenty of time already, said the Tin Woodman angrily. So Tin Woodman got very angry with the horse, telling, you have got plenty of time already. The lion thought it might be just as well to frighten the wizard. So he gave a large, loud roar. So the lion also wanted to frighten the wizard. So what did the lion do? In order to frighten the wizard, he gave a large, loud roar. This roar was so fierce and dreadful that Toto jumped away from him in alarm and tipped over the screen that stood in a corner. So this roar was so fierce. Fierce means was so frightening and dreadful. Dreadful means very fearful. That Toto jumped away from him in alarm and tipped over the screen that stood in a corner. Tipped means fell over the screen that stood in a corner. So see, hearing the lion's roar, what happened? The roar was so fierce that the Toto jumped away from him and tipped over the screen that stood in a corner. As it fell with a crash, they looked that way, and the next moment all of them were filled with wonder. So when that screen fell with a crash, what happened? All of them looked. The next moment all of them were filled with wonder. For they saw, standing in just the spot the screen had hidden, a little old man. So who was standing behind the screen? A little old man. You can see the screen. When Toto jumped, what happened? The screen broke. So behind the screen stood a little old man. This is the little old man with a bald head and wrinkled face. Wrinkled face means, what is a wrinkled face? Having lines on the face is called wrinkled face. Who seemed to be as much surprised as they were. So this man also got very much surprised seeing them. The Tin Woodman raising his axe. So you can see in the picture, the Tin Woodman is raising his axe, rushed towards the little man and cried out, who are you? So Tin Woodman rushed towards the little man and said, who are you? Are you the great wizard? Cried Dorothy. So Dorothy is asking this little old man, are you the great wizard? Cried Dorothy. Hush, my dear, he said. Don't speak so loudly, or you will be overheard, and I will be ruined. See, hush, my dear, he said. Don't speak so loudly. See, when Dorothy asked like this, What did the host tell? Don't speak like this so loudly. You will be overheard. When somebody will hear you, and I will be ruined. I will be destroyed. I am supposed to be the great wizard. I am actually the great wizard. Aren't you? She asked. So he's asking, aren't you the great wizard? Do you think the little old man was the great wizard? Do you think that this old man is a great wizard? Not a bit of it, my dear. I am just a common man. So what did the host say? I am not a great wizard. I am just a common man. You are more than that, said the scarecrow in a grieved tone. Grieved means sad tone. You are a humbug. Who's an humbug? A person who can trick people is called an humbug. But this is terrible, said the Tin Woodman. So Tin Woodman said, this is terrible. How shall I ever get my heart? So Tin Woodman wants his heart. So he is telling, how will I get my heart or my courage? Asked the lion. Then lion is asking, then how will I get my courage? Or my brains? Wailed the scarecrow. So scarecrow is also asking, then my brains? My dear friend, said the host, I pray you must not speak of these little things. Think of me and the terrible trouble I am in at being found out. See, so what did host tell? My dear friends, I pray you not to speak of these little things. These are all little things. You don't speak like this. These are, think of me and the terrible trouble that I am going to find out, that I am going to face now. Doesn't anyone else know you are a humbug? Asked Dorothy. So Dorothy is asking, doesn't anybody knows that you are an humbug? No one knows it, but you four and myself, replied the host. So what did the host say? Nobody knows that I am a humbug. Humbug means a person who tries to trick people. Nobody here knows that I am a humbug. Only four of you and myself. I have fooled everyone so long that I thought I will never be found out. So what is host telling? I have fooled. Fool means I have tricked somebody, everyone so long. So for so long the hosts have been tricking for so long that I thought that I will never be found out. See, the host thought that he can trick people like this for long. But what happened? The host was at last found out. Sit down please and I will tell you my story. So next is, he is going to tell the story why he became a humbug. So this remaining part we will discuss in the next class. I hope you all understood my lesson. Now please share this with your friends and relatives and please tell them to subscribe to my channel and please follow me in Instagram page also. Okay children, then bye. I'll meet you in the next class. Until then, bye.